Hey everybody, and welcome to art lovers, Mainers, future Mainers. Today we're going to dive deep into the colorful, quirky, and utterly unique world of folk art in Maine. But hey, before we jump in, I want to say a big thank you. We've officially hit 5% of you are subscribed to the channel. That's also overall pretty low number, so we want to try to jump that up maybe to 7%. So if you can, hit subscribe and hit that little bell so you get notified of our weekly episodes. We'd really appreciate it. YouTube would appreciate it, and it helps our channel a lot if you hit that subscribe button and get that percentage up a little bit. And thanks for watching. So again, today we're going to talk about folk art here in Maine, and if you're new to folk art or if you're not sure what it is, it's not just art, it's art with a heart. Think of it as like creations by artists who, might not have fancy degrees and, spent their whole life doing art, but they just have a huge passion for it and a lot of creativity. Maine's folk art scene is deeply rooted in our history. It's been around for a very long time, from nautical themes inspired by the stunning coastline to rustic vibes, rural life in small towns. It's a great creative thing to look at, and it's really the heart of Maine in a lot of areas. So there are some key types of folk art that we're going to focus on today. First off is wood carving. Maine's tradition of wood carving goes way back. Think of like ship models, decoys, sculptures of salty sea captions with the expression that screams, "Oh my God, my boat is leaking." Quilting and textiles is also very popular. Quilting is big here, especially in our rural communities. Each quilt is like a fabric Instagram feed, with somebody's life on it, full of patterns, tells stories, local history, and personal milestones. Then we have folk painters capturing Maine's rugged landscape, wildlife, and of course endless lobster pots bobbing in the ocean. Often these are done with a primitive style that feels charmingly naive, like your cousin's first attempt at oil painting, but way, way better. And who can forget weathervanes and whirligigs, those wind-driven gadgets that spin and whirl, often painted with local themes and lobsters, lighthouses, or that one guy who insists on mowing his lawn in a snowstorm. Next up is where to find folk art. There's lots of great places to view it, but also purchase it so you can have your own. And who wouldn't want one of those whirligigs, the guy mowing his lawn in a snowstorm hanging around your house? Everybody does, you know it. First off, we want to talk about the Maine Maritime Museum in Bath. We did a video about Bath. It's a great town up there. Feel free to check that out. But it's really known for its nautical folk art. This is the place to see ship models, scrimshaw, and carvings that scream, "I love the ocean, but I hate getting wet." Right? Abacus Gallery in Portland. This is where you can, check things out and also purchase things, again, bring it home. It's a go-to spot for everything from handcrafted wood pieces to paintings, all with a distinct Maine flavor. No, not blueberry pie, art. That's what we're talking about today. There's also antique barns on Route 1 in Arundel. Seriously, who can't throw a clamshell in Arundel without hitting an antique barn filled with vintage weathervanes, handcrafted wood figures, and more quilts than you could shake a dowel at? So we wanted to point out a couple of Maine folk artists. So the first one we want to mention is Bernard Langlais. Geez, I hope I didn't mispronounce that. Do you know how to pronounce that? Put it in the comments. He's known for his large-scale wood sculptures, big enough to double as furniture if you're adventurous. His work is displayed at the Langlais Sculpture Preserve in Cushing, Maine. Check that out. Let's see, next up, Stephen Huneck. He's famous for his whimsical carvings of dogs, capturing their personalities in a way that makes you go, "I need to pet that carving." All right, so before we move on, you might be thinking to yourself, "Oh wow, Doug really knows a lot about folk art." But imagine what I know about real estate. So I am a real estate broker here in the state of Maine, and if you are thinking of moving here, purchasing a second home, or just want to talk about real estate here in Maine, first off, you can comment below. We'd love to interact with you. All my contact information is also in the description, so please feel free to reach out. If you have any questions about real estate here in Maine, me or my team get back to people very, very quickly, and we really love chatting with you about real estate, especially if you're watching our videos. We really appreciate you reaching out to us. Thanks for watching, and let me know if you need anything. So if you're looking to get yourself some Maine folk art, you know, this is just kind of, you know, what to look for when you're checking things out. You know, so if you are looking for folk art, go for some pieces that just scream Maine, you know, like nautical themes, rustic charm, you know, functional pieces that'll, you know, always be useful, that'll really kind of help you enjoy it more. Items made with local materials like, you know, wood, stone, wool, you know, the kind of stuff that would make a moose proud. Some quick tips about collecting folk art in Maine. You know, visit local fairs and markets. You know, you'll see a lot of that stuff. You know, Common Ground Fair in Unity is very popular for Maine folk artists to show off their work. Check out the Unique Barns on Route 1 in Arundel. Trust me, you will find some great stuff there. Highly recommend checking all that out. So, you know, keep an eye on for any of those types of fairs and things like that, and you'll see a lot of great Maine folk art throughout the whole state. Anyway, hey guys, thanks for watching. Hopefully this was helpful. What's your favorite pieces of folk art? Please let us know. Comment below. We'd love to hear from you and interact. YouTube loves when we do that too, and we really do enjoy chatting back and forth about stuff. And also remember, if you make Maine your home, you don't have to do it alone. Hey, come here. Hey, YouTube thinks you're going to like one of these videos, so click on it and let me know what you think. And remember, come back again soon, because we do a video every Friday.